You've heard the term the cloud thrown around everywhere, right? But what does it actually mean? Well, today we're going to break down cloud computing so simply you'll be able to explain it to anyone. So, what is the cloud? Is it like an actual cloud up in the sky? Some weird digital fog where all our data floats around? It's a question a lot of us have. And honestly, the tech world doesn't always make the answer easy to find.
But I promise you, it's not complicated at all. By the end of this, you'll get it. You'll really get it. To get us started, let's kick things off with a quick story.
Okay, so meet Alex. Alex has a great idea and a ton of passion, but he's about to run headfirst into a very modern problem, one that has a very, very clever solution. He builds this great little website to sell his amazing handmade candles. And where is he running this whole operation? Believe it or not, right from his personal laptop, just sitting there in his living room. Super simple, cheap, and for now, it's working just fine. On the first day, he gets like 10 visitors. A couple friends, maybe his mom, and his laptop handles it, no problem. Alex is stoked. The business is real. But then something totally wild happens. A really popular YouTuber finds his candles, absolutely loves them, and posts this glowing review for millions of their followers to see. All of a sudden, we're not talking 10 people anymore. We're talking 20,000 people hitting his website all at the exact same time, all trying to buy his candles. And you can probably guess what's coming next. Yeah, his poor laptop just completely melts down. It can't handle it, the fan is screaming, everything freezes, and then poof, the website is just gone. All those thousands of customers, they just see an error page. It's a total disaster for Alex. So Alex has this huge dilemma, right? He needs the kind of power you get from a giant, expensive computer server to handle all that traffic. But he can't afford to buy one. And what if tomorrow the traffic goes back down to 10 people? He'd be stuck paying for this massive machine he doesn't even need. So what's the move? And that right there is the answer. This is cloud computing in a nutshell. Instead of buying your own super powerful computer, you just rent one from somebody else over the internet. Okay, so how does this whole renting thing really work? Let's get into it, because this is where it gets really cool. We're going to use a couple of simple analogies to make this crystal clear. I mean, think about it like this. You don't go out and build your own power plant just so you can turn on the lights at home, do you? Of course not. You just plug into the wall, you use the electricity, and you pay for what you used. The cloud is the exact same idea, just for computer power instead of electricity. Or here's my favorite way to think about it. Picture a magic hotel for computers. When Alex only has 10 visitors, he rents a tiny, super cheap room. But when those 20,000 people show up all at once, the hotel instantly moves him into a giant ballroom with all the space he needs. And the next day, if things are quiet again, he checks out of the ballroom and he doesn't pay a dime for it. He only ever pays for exactly what he needs, right when he needs it. So, who owns these giant magic hotels? Well, they're the big names you'd expect. Companies like Amazon, Microsoft, and Google. They run these enormous worldwide networks of computers, and they rent out little slices of them to pretty much everyone, from a small business owner like Alex all the way up to the biggest companies on Earth. And here's the kicker. This isn't some far-off technology for big corporations. You are already using the cloud constantly, probably every single day, without even realizing it. Every time you binge a show on Netflix, their whole movie library is in the cloud. You upload a photo to Instagram? Yep, that's saved in the cloud. Saving files in Google Drive, hopping on a Zoom call, playing online games. It's all running on massive amounts of computer power that's being rented from the cloud. And this is why businesses are absolutely crazy about it. It means your service can automatically grow to handle any amount of traffic. It saves you a fortune because you don't have to buy expensive machines. You get that power in seconds, not months. And best of all, you don't have to fix anything if it breaks. You just pay your bill, just like electricity. Which, of course, brings us back to our hero, Alex. His candle business is on the brink of disaster. So what did he do with all this new knowledge? He moved his little candle store to the cloud, and wow, the difference was like night and day. Before, his site was a ticking time bomb, crashing and losing him sales. After, the website never goes down. It just automatically grows to handle the rush and then shrinks back down when things get quiet. His business was saved, and he only had to pay for that extra power during that one big rush. So, we started this whole thing with a promise, right? That when we were done, you'd be able to explain this whole big topic in just one single sentence. So, after all that, what is it?
This is it. If someone ever asks you what cloud computing is, this is all you have to say. It's just renting computer power instead of owning it. That's it. Simple as that.
And that's the real magic here. The cloud basically levels the playing field. It gives a small business owner in their living room, like Alex, access to the exact same kind of mind-boggling computing power as a global giant like Netflix. It's unlimited power for anyone on demand. And that just changes everything, doesn't it? So now that you're in on the secret, now that you know how so much of the modern world actually works, it kind of makes you think. With that kind of power at your fingertips, what could you build?